Yes, Etsy family, hope you guys are well. Guys, here's another fantastic Etsy strategy video so that you can get those amazing sales. And guys, my name's AJ. I'm the one here to help you get those amazing passive sales and give you some amazing how to do videos of how to do various things on Etsy. So do check out my channel. And if you do love videos like this, please hit the like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can get more of my videos in your feed. And don't forget to share, because you know what? It's nice to share. It's good to share that knowledge. And knowledge is power, man. So check this out. Look at this. This is another strategy that you really need to employ in your armory of strategies that will help you get those sales. Listen, this strategy is about timing. Timing is massively, massively, massively important on Etsy. Now, some people actually get timings wrong. So when they do their listings, they get the timing wrong. And it's all about making sure that you do your listing at the right time for the right trend or the right occasion, time of year, right? So I'll give you an example. Right now, the time I'm doing this video, I'm doing it in March right now. So next month is going to be Easter. Now, that's a very important milestone occasion for designing, creating things for Etsy. Obviously, the biggest ones are going to be like Halloween, Christmas, and that period. However, there are many times in the year like that you need to design and list up for. For example, Mother's Day, Father's Day, right? Easter, as I said. There's loads. So get yourself a calendar and look at different times of the year. This is your homework. I'm going to give you some homework. Go and get a calendar and check out different times of the year. Type in that time of the year on Etsy and look at listings and look at how much they're making. It's going to give you a good idea about how much people search for it and how much people actually, how much the sales are worth in your particular niche for that time of year. And then if you got something like Everbee, the link is in my description, where you can actually do your research, where you can look at bestsellers and things like that. That will help you even further. So yeah, it's so important to get the timing right. So right now, next month is Easter. So obviously a lot of people are gearing up to designing things for Easter. Now, I'll be very honest with you. I'll be real honest with you. I'm going to go to Everbee right now. I'm going to show you something as well. So check out Everbee, guys. My go-to SEO nugget finder, the diamond finder. Just there, right there on the top of the description. Try it out for free and see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go to product analytics. That means that I'm going to analyze products right now on my page. Okay, these are products I'm going to analyze. However, I'm going to analyze all of the listings that are to do with Easter PNG because that's what I typed in. Okay, there are over how many? 74,000 listings, right? Now, look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to filter to 1 month old listings. That means sellers that have done a listing like a month ago. Okay, so let me just check this. Let me just quickly redo. Right, so 1 month old listings is what I want to focus on, right? That's my focus right now. There's a reason why I'm doing very, very recent listings that are making money. Okay, now look, $2,800, $1,700, $1,338 per month, by the way. These are right. These are all listings per month. Okay, now what I like to do is I like to go to something that is pretty, where I know it's to do with Easter, right? Okay, let's have a look at this. This is an interesting listing, right? There's a few good things about this. This is an Easter mug wrap. So it's a 1 month old listing. Let me just click on it now. I'll just show it to you. And I'll explain what kind of what I'm trying to do here, what I'm trying to find out. Now, this listing is 100 Easter mug wrap bundle. So it's Easter mug wraps, 100 of them, okay? Now, there's a few things that I know that are working for this. It's making $547 per month. Well, it's only been out for 1 month and it's made 94 sales. It's got a 7.93 conversion rate, right? Let me click on the listing just to show it to you as well. Now, obviously, this is purely geared for Easter. This is an Easter listing. Look, it's already a bestseller, boom, right? It's got these beautiful, cute Easter bunnies, right? Mug wraps, PNG, digital downloads that people can buy. Look at these, really cute. Look at these, man. They go all different. And remember when I spoke to you about things that people look for? So what they've also done is they've been quite smart, is they're combining things that people generally look for anyway in design. So if I said, look at this gnome design, people like gnomes. So they've kind of combined gnome with Easter, which is quite interesting. Clever as well. So it's always a good idea to combine things. Look, this break in, this hole in the wall has been quite a trending idea design. See some of my videos, hole in the wall with a bunny rabbit appearing. Interesting. So they've done some really nice, cute designs for Easter, right? Now, the surge of volume whenever there's an occasion coming is big. So whenever you do listings, you always have to gear up for the different times of the year, which makes sense. Christmas, Halloween, fall, autumn, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, wherever it is, get a calendar and make sure you're doing listings for those times of year in the niche that you're in. Now, what is the timing about? What do I mean by timing? Now, look, this is a 1-month-old listing. It actually shows you that it's making money. It's a bestseller. It's got 20 plus views. Boom. It's crazy, right? Now, not all listings are like that. Now, remember also, different times of the year, people surge. The surge, obviously, for Easter is big right now because you're in March. You're the month before, which means that the search for Easter items is massive right now, right? However, I always say to sellers, I always advise, if you're going to do something for a time of year, let's say it's Easter, sometimes I get asked, when is the best time to create the listings or to list? I always say, I would say the earlier the better, because it's going to build momentum. Maybe not too early and not too late, right? You kind of have to find that balance. So for example, it takes a little while the Etsy algorithm machine can get going. But look, I mean, this is proof that a 1-month-old listing is making money already. This is just proof. So these guys have created it, let's say, around early February. So we're talking about 2 months before Easter, right? Let's say approximately. So I would always say around 3 months. Probably 3 months is a good time. It takes time to design something. It takes time to get it all ready and prepped. So by the time you get it all prepped, you need that time for the Etsy algorithm to recognize your listing and to push you. And you also need to be earlier than everybody else. Now, I'll tell you why. If you've got people that are wanting to create similar items to, let's say, a mug wrap Easter design, then the Etsy algorithm might push them more, right? Might actually push them first. So you want to time it right so that the surge of people looking online for Easter items in your specific niche is timed perfectly with the creation of your listing, so that that boost that you get from your first listing, that initial new listing, comes with the actual searching for this particular niche, this particular occasion. I hope that makes sense. But in general terms, I would always look to try and aim for listing up about 3, maybe even 4 months before the actual time of year that you're aiming to get the listing out for, right? Because it's so important to be one of the first ones for this, right? And then, so timing in this case is absolutely crucial. Now, the thing about what's beautiful about this is that if you get something correct, if you get a listing right and you time it right and you start getting those sales and you start getting those reviews, there's a big indicator to Etsy to say, okay, this is a good listing. It's working. It's selling. It's being reviewed. This is a good one. Let's push it out to different keywords out there. And what will happen is, as you build, the beautiful thing about a winning listing for an occasion is that when that occasion comes back round again next year, it can still be relevant and it can still get sales. And it does happen. So let's just have a look. I just want to show you something. I just want to prove this to you. I like to show proof. So let me just go to product analytics. Now, obviously, I just wanted to show you, first of all, how recent listings are making money, 1 month old, right? But let's go to sticking to the Easter. I want to say 22-month-old listings, right? Obviously, they've been around for a long time, okay? And are they still making money now? This is the question. And this is what we want to get. Can a listing that you created a long time ago still make money? And can it be relevant? And the answer is absolutely yes. So let me just show you this. Let me just go to this. So actually, let me just clear the filters completely. And let me just look at ones that are making money. Right, so what I've done is I've just typed in a minimum of listing age of 12 months. So that's a year. I mean, that's a year-old listing to do with Easter, okay? And these are listings that are making money still, okay? So for example, this very simple doodle style PNG is making at the minute over $1,000 per month still. And the thing is, got 20 plus in a basket, boom. And the thing is, it's been around for a long time. It's been around over a year. So it's actually been back before. Let's have a look exactly. Let me just double check exactly how old this is again. So this is a listing age of 14 months. So actually, it was around in the last Easter, and it's making money. It's going to make money for this Easter. So this is what I'm trying to say. If you can get also the design that is the right design, your listing can make money year after year after year. And this is proof. This is pure proof. And these are, some of these are like, they're not the hardest thing as well. I mean, look at this. This is a 26-month-old. Look at this. 26-month-old. We're talking, it's been around for 2 years. This was created 2 years ago for Easter, right? Not last year, but the last Easter. So 2 years ago. And this is still making money. So these are like these nice SVG bundles of written like stuff to do with Easter. And, you know, for 2 years, this one single listing, that's crazy, is actually making right now $630 per month. It's amazing. Wouldn't it be beautiful to create something that is just, you know, making money all the time like a little machine? And you know what? There's many of these that have been around for a long time, guys. You know, when I look at the months, it's amazing. So yeah, look, a 36-month-old. Look, there's another one, a 36-month-old listing. Wow, that's 3 years. This thing is an absolute monster. And look at this. One of the simplest things, making $370. It's a digital download. It's a PNG. Look at this. It's a little simple clip art. Look, this item is sold out, man. Right? $371, 36-month-old listing. It's mad. So get your timing right. Get your designs. And you know what it is? I'll give you another tip. I'll give you another really big nugget, right? Is that, let's say you want to design something for Easter. And let's say you're in a niche. You have to do your research. So if you're a clip art kind of person, if you're like doing print on demand, if you're doing tumblers, whatever niche you're in, go to use something like Everbee and go and have a look and see what it is that has been selling. Look at the ones that are maybe even selling for a long time, year on year. What's working? What are the best sellers doing? This is where you learn, get your research, because you know what? Sometimes it's not about reinventing the wheel. It's about improving the wheel. It's about seeing what works, but making it better. Like what I like to do is I like to look at things that work, but actually improve on it. Make it better, change it, yeah? And this is where you stand out also, because you don't want to be like similar to somebody else anyway, but you want to actually improve something. You want to make it better. So that's what I'm saying. That's what you really got to do. Learn from the best and improve from them, right? But like I said, look at this one. Some of these are but also at the same time, you can learn from the recent guys. So you got recent listings, you know, that are also doing very well. You know, remember this kind of custom editable kind of style. Look at this. This is a 1 month old, 3 month, old listing making $1,730. This editable Canva design, right? One single simple Canva design, right? This is making $1,700 per month. Bestseller, boom. It's got 7 in the view. So, you know, check out ones also that are getting quick sales, recent ones, right? But obviously just make sure also that do check out if they're a recent store as well. Because I tell you what, if they're a recent store, let's say a 2-month-old listing store, and they've got a 1-month-old listing and that is making good money, oh my God, that is just absolute gold right there, right? And there's a lot to learn from that. So remember, if you're going to do something for an occasion, let's say Easter, make sure you're up and ready. I would say, just to be on the safe side, 3 or 4 months before the time, so that it allows for the listing to build and to work on it. And don't just do one listing for Easter, do quite a few. So do a few listings, get a few out there, keep working on Easter listings if that's what the time's coming up. Or if it's Christmas, do a lot of listings for Christmas, do a lot of listings for autumn, fall, do a lot of listings for Mother's Day, because you know what? Some of these will come back around again next year and they'll get sales. They're not all going to come back around again and make the money, but some will. The winning ones will. And that's what you want to do. You want to get your evergreen listings. You want to get your occasional listings. You want to get your personalized custom listings. You have to hit different types of listing, guys. So the Etsy algorithm can see that you're up there, different keywords, different styles, different gift types, and you're ready to roll, guys. And that's how we win on Etsy. Guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, mate.